Guys, I'm so glad to be back. Merry fucking Yowie Christmas! I have been gone all month. There has been one thing on my mind, and it hasn't been men for once. I'm sorry, what is this now? What's happening? The last Seme remix? We'll have to save that for another night. I can't do the whole Yowie Christmas playlist in one night. It just wasn't meant to be. But yeah. This has been waiting for me all this time. Wave 3 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass. I have been, unfortunately, very, very busy this month. Some more family stuff going on, and as always, it has fallen upon me, both the youngest and the most responsible member of the... They call me the Michael Corleone, because I found a gun in a bathroom once. But because of this busyness, I haven't been able to check out these new tracks. I've been trying to, like, avoid. But I swear to God, if I had to play Merry Mountain after December 25th, I was gonna scream! But that's not the case, so I'm happy. And it's also not this cup, so we'll be starting with the Rock Cup. The most exciting power-up of all. And we'll just do it. Like with these other booster course events, what I like to do, because these are brand new, is just try them a little bit in single player. I'd like to get a perfect score of 60. I don't have to. If I don't, I can just do it again on my own time. So 8 races, and then a tournament will begin shortly. But, yeah, I've been looking forward to these. There's been a lot of, like, theorization about how they're going to, like, do the layouts for these particular city courses. I hear they're especially sprawling. So, yeah, Jesus! One look at that map, and there you go. Man, I'm so glad that this is, like, something that, in general, I can look forward to, though. You know? Like, Mario Kart 8 really is, like, not just one of my favorite Mario Karts, but, ooh, I can go this way? I think I will. Yeah, I think not. What Sonic game is this music reminding me of? I want to say Asteroid Coaster from Sonic Colors. Oh, that's cute. That's fun. I like that. Yeah, I'm doing alright. I'm in first place. Hi, Giant Yoshi. This is something that I'm not into. I don't know if you guys have noticed this when it comes to the booster course passes in the DLC, but does anybody else find that, I especially have this problem on Sky High Sunday, more than anything, but sometimes you'll find, like, ramps that are kind of, like, really short or, like, not very wide. Like, something about it, I feel like in the base game, when you hit a ramp, they're always, like, sized very nicely, but this one's, like, slightly, like, smaller than I feel like it should be. Like, I can cope, but it does make me, like, raise an eyebrow, I'll say. I love when people complain about not knowing where to go on these maps. I've been handling it alright, I think. So far, anyways. But they always like to throw you... Oh, the chain chomp is loose! Who let the chomps out, man? Uh-oh. Help! Alright, Luigi. You asked for it. Where are we go? All the chomps are loose! It's pandemonium! Did this really happen in London? Is this what happened to the fucking Queen? Oh, Luigi's just giving this to me. He, like, slowed down. For what reason? Now Waluigi's gonna get my ass? I think not. I'm liking this final lap music, though. It's not every track, but sometimes they find an excuse to, like, really make the energy go all out. And I'm pleased to say that I'm cool with you, London Loop. London Loop, you're alright. 10 things that will happen when the Queen dies. No, Queen Elizabeth was the one holding the chain chomps back. There's nobody left to hold it, and now everyone's gonna run loose. Her frail little arms couldn't hold them anymore. Queen Elizabeth was trying to get that red coin in Bob-on Battlefield. She just couldn't get it in time. kept, like, throwing her off that little wooden pole. She climbs back up. Just can't swing it in time, I'm afraid. Anyways, hi, Boo Lake. To my knowledge, from some of the early footage that they showed off, see, these are, like, more normal-sized ramps. These are nice and juicy ramps. This is one of the prettier courses, in my opinion, that I've seen. I think the wet wood looks very good. Although... Oh, man, this music, too? Let's fucking go. To my recollection, why is it that both of the ghost courses in Mario Kart 8, both this and Twisted Mansion, they're both, like, water levels, too? I'm about to play a new, like, spooky course in Mario Kart 8. I'm like, is it gonna be creepy or wet? And, like, don't get an answer. Turns out it's both. Hey, this is a fun remix, though. Looks like there's a shortcut there with some things you can dash through. Oh, man, I'm into this, though. This is, like, nice and leisurely. It's a fun way to, like, reimagine. I don't know, between, like... I don't know what you would call this genre of courses, but between stuff like this and, like, Banshee Boardwalk, this genre of track in, like, earlier Mario Karts are usually not my favorite. I feel like it really takes a lot to get me to say something nice about a track that is like this. I just don't think they're, like, especially remarkable, personally. This one's nice. Like, I like these ramps up at the end. There's, like... When you're given a task to adapt this kind of track, and you have to think of how to infuse some variety, the idea of let's put in verticality is not what my first answer would be, but I think it's really inventive. I really like it. Good course. It's her dogs escaping so they aren't killed to be buried with her. Oh boy, Rock Mountain. Now this... Yeah, this is so weirdly smooth. But then they use the Bowser's Castle boulders and they're beautiful. I just want rocks with some textures on them. The 3DS version of this probably looks better in some respects, I have to imagine. This is a strange one, I feel like, to bring back to Mario Kart 8 as a part of this, like, booster course pass. Though not in the sense where I want to throw it out immediately, because my first impulse is to say that Rock Mountain is the Toad Circuit of Mario Kart 7, but I literally can't say that because Toad Circuit is the Toad Circuit of Mario Kart 7, and they already put that in this shit! Wait, I can, like, go through the tree? This is like a real shortcut. Oh, well, not for long. Alright, Bowser, back on the road. Link! Oh, I like that this is, like, anti-gravity, though. I like that they have these boosters. These little pegs that you can, like, drive into to, like, do a little spin. Those were sorely missing from some of the earlier waves. There were, like, some good sequences where that could have, like, been added in. It kind of felt like a missed opportunity. Like, why isn't that there? They've really turned it around, though, I've got to say, in that respect. I'm a big fan. Now give it a rating out of 10. What, Boo Lake? I give it a Mario Kart 7 out of 10. I'll say this much, Boo Lake is better than Twisted Mansion. I think we can all agree, you know. Oh wait, but now I can go crazy far. Look at this, they're just gonna let me get away with this. Man, that's nuts. Man, maybe it's just that I haven't spent enough time on the actual forest floor, and I'm like going around that entire sequence every time. I'll try to resolve this on the final lap. But I remember going through those woods. Used to be like a little more atmospheric on the 3DS, I want to say, but I haven't played that game in 10 years, so I wouldn't know. We got my friends, the Paratroopas from Choco Mountain, making a glorious return here. They've been in a lot of the DLC courses as like little guest NPC characters, haven't they? It was Choco Mountain, it was this, they were in Sky Garden. Nah. To my eye, too much sunlight on the forest floor. I think there should be like more tree shade. Who knows, maybe if the trees weren't made out of plasticine and there were like leaves, real leaves that could like hang over the course, like on branches, like how trees have. Like how they're not smooth green spikes that emerge from the ground. I'll try not to get too deep into this criticism, though, in case it turns out that I am wrong. -2? No, I just got +15. I don't know what you're talking about, Chris. You got the wrong guy. Oh, man. Speaking of good textures, though, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm looking forward to. You know what? From what we've seen so far, don't get me wrong, I'm still bummed that there's no Double Dash tracks yet. But all of the picks from the Wii version, from Mario Kart Wii, have been really, really good. This, Coconut Mall, Peach Gardens, oh man. Oh, I'm just like feeling these curves. Oh, it feels so good. Like, that's like another like weirdly tiny ramp. You guys know what I'm talking about? The leaves, they got the particle effects. They got the reused Animal Crossing assets. Oh, this is a wonderful adaptation. And the paratroopas! Fuck yes! One thing I will say is that this, like, series of arc shapes on the floor there at the top of the tree, that feels a little bit odd. And the ramps! The Wii ramps! I actually hate these because they're useless, but it's endlessly fascinating to me that they decide to bring them back at all, you know? Oh, man. Oh, they did a good job with this one. Griffin, do the paratroopa skip. I don't know what that means. And another weirdly thin ramp, like they keep doing it. That's my only complaint with this one, is that there's some egregious sky-high Sunday moments. But beyond that... yeah, I'm sure people have found all sorts of strange and horrible things that you can do in these tracks in the couple of weeks that it's been out. Yeah, like, I don't know. This doesn't look leafy enough to me. All of the other ground textures have been, like, pretty reasonably photorealistic. That one feels, like, pretty out of place. Like, yeah, it fits the 2 art style. Something feels like it's missing. Oh, come on, man! I was so, like, well lined up. I'm like, I'm so gonna avoid a blue shell. And I'll be so wise and smart. They just gotta, like, make up new shit to throw a wrench into my plans. They gotta invent new kinds of wrenches. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but I heard that they nerfed the Waluigi Wiggler. Is that true? Has our curse been lifted? Finally, at last? Perhaps, I hope? Please? Please? Unfortunately, this Waluigi is not on the Wiggler, so there's only so much I can truly do. Bitch. Oh! That didn't go how I wanted to. See, I wanted Waluigi to fall into second and also, like, still get Bonanza'd. But it didn't happen. I do think, however, that I crushed Waluigi. Like, landed on top of him. So, I'm not even gonna do any fancy stuff with the ramps. I'm like, 0 risks, you know? I'm just holding on to the bananas. I'm gonna do some tricks off the roots. Man, that feels good. What a great course. Did you ever see the video of the guy baiting people into thinking you could bounce off of the paratrooper with a mushroom to skip a huge chunk of the stage? Are we talking in the original Wii version or for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? Because if there's been any videos of this course pack going around, I've been, like, intentionally avoiding them. I do recall, though, when I was a kid playing Double Dash, I want to say that there was something that I was convinced of in DK Jungle the part where you're coming down the mountain and you go into that jungle with like the half pipes and you're doing all these like hairpin 180 turns in succession. There was like a way to like go off of the grassy edge, like the first one you see, and you just kind of skip it. And I tried to like reproduce it on my own time for like weeks and weeks, and I could not figure out like what it was, like what got this idea into my head. The more meta builds get less invincibility frames when you get hit with an item. Not sure what the specifics are. Huh. So, you're telling me that I can make Waluigi suffer? It's all I've ever wanted. Oh, dude. We're gonna get to do Rainbow Road. Man, so I guess the gloves are off now, huh? Because I'm thinking back to the list of Rainbow Roads that there were to... Oh my god. Yeah, the first thing I think of when I see the Berlin Wall is... Urgh! Something like that. But dating back to the very beginning of Mario Kart 8, there used to be somewhat of an expectation that they would, like, add the Rainbow Roads in order of appearance. And for a guy like me, that meant the Double Dash Rainbow Road, oh, it's gotta be right around the corner, right? Oh, get a load of this music. Not exactly what I would think of for like a daytime scene. Like, dude, this is like like 2 in the afternoon. It's not time to turn up yet. But they're like skipping all the way ahead to 3DS Rainbow Road. I've lost all hope. Also, wait a second. Oh, wait, the music is awesome and the course is really fun? Man, and there's kind of 3 layers coming at this too, with like the front running, all the different kind of mixtures of style that are going on there. Yeah, this is kind of like some fun ideas here, actually. Oh, for the love of God. Shroom Bridge car, leave me alone! Bro, if you try to fit a Toad into one of these cars, like the Shy Guy is the size of a taxi. Think about that. This one's got a pretty bananas layout, too. Oh, maybe there's some pretty cool bananas. Yeah, this is juicy. I'll say, out of like the music from the city courses that I've heard so far, I'm like really into this one. I can't wait to hear that one YouTube channel that's been doing like the cupcake remixes of all the DLC music and get around to this one. I get the impression that that one's gonna be like unbelievable. Oh my god, I was gonna crush by the Berlin Wall! Ah! Oh, you can just drive up that, okay. Very strange implications for the Mario universe that that's like a thing that exists. Oh! Fun fact, did you know that the video of those like cybergoth dancers underneath the bridge and they're just going crazy in the middle of the day, that video is also from Germany. I don't know if you guys know, I just found that out like yesterday. Second place! Oh, not on the first race. My perfect 60 score! It's all gone. E3 is over and it's never coming back! Peach Gardens! And they found out how to put a texture on a plant! Wow. Yeah, this does look nice. And the grass is still not at like maximum detail of vanilla Mario Kart 8, but it is getting like increasingly better. Oh, what is this? They blocked it off? That you can't go the other way around? Alright, well, first mark against that. I've already got a problem. Oh yeah, the lighting on this is wonderful. And the Toads are having a picnic in enormous chairs. Oh, yeah. This one's, like, really cozy. I would want to visit this place. They really did a good job with this. Bitch. I'm just having like a genuinely pleasant time. But yeah, I always like to go the long way around at the start of Peach Gardens. And now I don't even get to make that choice. Not sure why that was necessary. Yeah, this is nice. This is leisurely. Oh, that was a little too wide. Yeah, I think not. Man, I was kind of secretly hoping that maybe, like, for the... Oh, wait a second! Oh, wait a second! This is like the unused part from, like, the DS map. Oh, and you get to go on it backwards! That was my favorite part of Paris Promenade. Is, like, getting to go against the grain like that. Oh, I'm a sucker. Whenever they... This is cool! And now I get to fly! Oh, man! They went nuts with this one! Oh, this feels great. And let me... No, they still blocked it off. I guess if it were to become unblocked, you would see the big flashing red signs. Instead of props that look like, you know, they're fixed in place. I don't know. I'm still cranky about that. That's the only problem. But man! Those are some pros to outweigh the cons. I can't believe that they actually did that. I don't know. To me, it feels like the fascination with unused areas like that, from the perspective of a player, is very different from the perspective of a developer, right? Like, you think about what the goal of that was for the people who were, like, making Mario Kart DS and making that course. It's like, well, we don't want the people to go here. But then there's that fascination that runs counter to that. It's like, well, what is that over there? I want to go over there. And the idea that now that's kind of, like, come full circle in a way, where that feeling was able to be, like, they felt it too, man. Somebody was really passionate about that and made that happen. Their job was just to make like a rote 1-1 thing, and they got really creative with it. Man, that's awesome. Paratroopers for the holidays. Oh wow, look at the gradient in the sky. That yellow to pink to nighttime blue. This is hot stuff. This Toad could fucking eat my cart. This music is nice too. This is an original one from Tour again. Yeah, there's like a great mix of variety here. Just in general, this is a good wave so far. And it's not even over! Oh. Man, I'll tell you what, too. Back in Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U, when... Can I trick off of that? I can! Okay, cool. And, okay, both ends of the bridge can function like that. Cool. Like this winding path up the mountain. That was unforced. This is a good course. But, Peach Gardens would have made a great, battle course. I almost called it a battle pass course. When the only option you have is just, like, to race on the existing tracks. I feel like that would have been fun. Somewhat Block Fort adjacent. To my imagination, at least. Okay. Just hold on, Bowser! Do you think the paratroopers are like Santa's elves? Do you think that they come to your house and they eat your cookies? Yeah, and wait, and these rocks have textures on them too. They're like rougher and more speckled. Rock Mountain doesn't deserve this? I don't know. All of this, and yeah, we still haven't gotten to Rainbow Road yet. It's gonna be hard. I want to say that this is easily the better cup of the pass. But man, that Maple Trio is good. Wow, get a load! Get a load. Get a load of how they visually decided to portray the rainbow. I always like that they shake it up with each different iteration of Rainbow Road. They never do it the same way twice. I like the scrolling textures. Oh, wow. You know, I'm quite famous for saying that I want to lick the roads in Mario Kart Double Dash. I really like what they did with like the shaders to achieve that. This is looking pretty liquidy. I think I want to drink this road. Oh man, it's like I never left. The gay mushroom! Hooray! The gay lap! Me when Keaton sits down. Oh, this skybox too? I hope they still have like the music kind of entering different sections based on like where you are in the course. I remember the moon is kind of different, right? Not to spoil it for anybody who hasn't played Mario Kart 7. You know, maybe Smash 4 spoiled me, but I feel like this music should be like thumpier, a thumpier remix. Oh, it is still like Moon. And the thingies are gay! Oh, dude. Oh, they did a good job! And the space rocks have textures! My bar is on the floor! And they passed it! Oh, and this turn is like still super banked again? Nice! That always felt good. Like a really good conclusion in 7. Wow, that was a great time. I had a smile on my face for like 90% of these courses. Wow, this is just like the Smash Bros. Trailer. Well, okay, so now that they've made an HD version of Mario Kart 7 Rainbow Road, can we please get it in Smash Ultimate? Instead of the stupid fucking Mario Circuit that we got instead? Like, between Smash Wii U and Smash 3DS, 3DS had the better modern Mario Kart stage. We can all agree on this. And the better remix. Fuck off, you know? Okay, so it looks like the invincibility stat was specifically given to each character and vehicle to maybe buff the bad vehicles and nerf the better ones. Seems like it's actually not that big of a deal, but I guess it is something. How come they have the rock cup and the moon cup if the moon is a rock? I call shenanigans. Anyways, you heard it here first, folks. It's time for the tournament. And oh baby! Oh baby, I'm excited. This is what it's all about. I can't wait! New York incident! We'll create a tournament. Choose an icon. What's like something holiday themed? The Christmas milk! Like counting the characters in my head. Oh, yeah, dude, that's what I like to see. 18 out of 20. I could have thrown in 2 exclamation marks, but I suppose it's too late. Alright, 150. No teams. Oh, boy. This always throws me off. So, one time, right? Fixed period. From today. And then to today also. So, 18. This would be 6 o'clock. So, it's 9 for me right now. So I think I do that. I always don't know how this works with the clock here. It's actually 9:40. It's almost 10. So we'll leave it. We can just say that the tournament has already started, but we will end it at, I guess just like at midnight? Maybe half an hour before. Unlimited races. Don't shuffle. What does player rating mean? You can filter by VR? No, that's fine, that's fine. Speaking of, I think my VR is actually like the Christmas milk. There's your code, by the way. Pretty close to 9,000, from what I recall. Real quick, I'm just going to, Oh, do I not have an OBS object for the tournament code? I might have gotten rid of that when I was, deleting all my OBS assets to try and make Commonplace run better when I streamed that. Okay, hold up then. There's some things that I'd like to adjust. So Futura, Ultra Bold, of course. Oh, but that's condensed Ultra Bold. We'll stick with the standard bold. And then 3052. Oh, that is huge. 2490. 7307. Now I have to make this very small. And a little transparent, too. I kind of forget how opacity works. I'll need a second to figure that out. But I've got my buddy Chris here, so I'll have somebody who knows a thing or two about OBS. Man, this is going to be frustrating. I have, for years, had that positioned in, like, a very handy spot where, like, it doesn't get in the way of the little what place you're in the corner. But now this does, which is a bit of a bummer. But yeah, I'll keep clicking around. There's definitely a way to make things, like, transparent. Yeah, well, unfortunately, all this buffing and nerfing doesn't really matter much to me, because I'm sticking with the same good old same old layout, the tried and true. We'll start with Ninja Hideaway as a warm-up, one of the simpler courses in my opinion. So that's just the properties of the text. I think I have to go and like add a filter to it. I think that's how it works, filters. I can scroll it, I don't fucking know. Can I key it? Can I just like do that? Not really. Like it technically affects it, but it makes it look like shit, so that's not correct. Anyways, that's just gonna have to stay there. And, but if it's, like, not centered correctly relative to the number in the corner, I'm gonna be so mad. I can't believe this is just a me and Robin one-on-one, though. These tournaments have always been famously bloodthirsty, famously cutthroat. This is about to be as mean-spirited as it gets. Oh, wait, I just, like, bounced off of the wall, and it, like, helped me. It was to my benefit. See, when you're racing against Robin, you gotta bring it. There's no messing around. So I find that the top path gives you the most coins, which is why— oh! I'm not actually— actually the bottom path gives you coins too. Which is why I'm getting one, because I don't need them. Okay, no inkling in sight though. We're alright. For now, we're alright. Gotta get back in the habit of doing these tricks. Okay. Nah, she's gaining. She's gaining. I gotta get these coins. What the shell? I was hoping for a purple. Not gonna happen. I think good timing on these ramps, though. Yes! That's coins. Okay, bouncing off of the wall didn't help that time. Well, there's a 10. Easy. No worrying about that anymore. Can I go up? Nice. God, the bass in this fucking rips. I'm still on. This is wave 1 and I'm still not over it. Help! Bitch. Filters color correction opacity. Filters color correction opacity. Thank you. Also, I just like glanced at OBS and I need to move it like slightly up and slightly to the left. This here tournament code. Oh, you motherfuck! I couldn't even adjust in time. Oh, I'm red shelling your ass. Oh, did I like throw her off the cliff? Oh, big potential leads if true. Yeah, look, it's going backwards. Oh, wait, no, it's not. I just can't fucking read. Wait, but I am ahead of her. Wait, it's going backwards. Come on, Griffin, lock it in. Oh, I don't know what the collision on that wall was. I was so worried I was gonna get stuck in like a weird little corner. Tends to happen a lot in the tour courses. Yeah, a little bit bigger, a little bit up, something like that. Okay. See, I don't consider opacity color correction to my eyes, but yeah, there's the value. Something like, I think 30 looks nice. Oh, actually, maybe it doesn't. Yeah, we'll do Tokyo Blur, whatever. Maybe 50? Maybe 50 was a good idea. 50 looks alright. I don't know what my settings used to be. Anyways, without further ado, during this downtime, we can catch up. Oh, Mushroom Gorge! I love random votes, actually. We can catch up on what's been going on the past month, because I feel like December alone, you can make a fucking modern we didn't start the fire of current events in just this month alone. But, believe it or not, though I haven't been able to, like, do actual streams, I have been working on some very important behind-the-stream stuff. And unfortunately, to elaborate on that, I would need to, no, this is amateur hour here. See, what Robin doesn't know is that the coins are all over here, so you want to do that on the first lap. Quite famously, like the Wii U world record for Yoshi Valley. She doesn't know what I know, but she will in approximately 30 seconds. There's some cool stuff that I have to show, but I'm not taking my hands off of the controller for that. Not at a time like this when she's got the kind of lead that she has. Well, sure, current events. I don't know, I'm hearing about all this AI art. Sounds like the kind of thing that's right up this community's alley to talk about. Because I know we have so many fans of it here, and I love AI and the AI war between Google and Apple. Guys, Hey Kids was kind of right. Wait. Guys, I didn't listen to Hey... Guys, my sports shoes are not ready. If only we heeded his warning. Man, this is not especially useful power-up doling out at the moment. Can I get something like a little offensive, maybe? I'm going this way. Because I can boost, like such. If this throws me off cycle. Okay. No, it's not happening. It was tight, though. It used to be loose, it used to be wide, but now it's tight. Do you think AI could do your art? I have opinions on this. I have, like, ruminated on this, and I will answer that. But first, I want to show you guys, I'll just vote random. Wait, we both have the crown! Oh, everyone's a winner. This is wonderful. No more war, no more fighting. The war is over. We're friends now. Here, look at this. There is a new Twitch update that finally allows you to use follower emotes outside of a base channel if you are a subscriber. This has always been, like, the specific exact barrier that has been preventing me from using more follower emotes. So subscribed or not, on this stream, That is, what is it? Griffin Pretty Nefarious Smile. But I call it PNS for short. Millennial Tournament. So that's really exciting. I want to make more of those follower emotes because they gave you the 5 slots. I've been like sitting on those, not sure what to do with them. Yippee! The ideas have solidified. The ideas are finalizing. I'm in the middle of production on not 1 but 2 new animated emotes. I know we've been talking forever and ever about changing the Corrin one to be animated because it's such an obvious little wave, and I haven't done it. But once I started working on Penis, everything changed. So I'm just like in a good groove with that, and I don't know if we're still all in agreement on this, but I mocked up some pretty good breaks and emote ideas. We were talking about man, all the way back during Pokemon Legends Arceus about doing something like Pokemon themed for an emote, and I think I came up with a pretty good one. So obviously not tonight because they're literally not done. But I hope and I pray that before the end of the month, I'll have something to show. Or at least by the new year. Or at least by February of 2023. By Q4 2023. Man, these are some hot curves though, let me tell you. This guy is scary. I don't think, well no. PNS is not scary. That's it's based on like this Tumblr comic strip that's like, it's just like someone driving in a car and then there's like a thought bubble in their head that's just like the word penis, and then they make that face. They like grip the steering wheel and they make that crazy smile. Like, yeah, that's pretty Griffin core. And I also, that one in particular, I wanted to get done before I streamed this, because I feel like if anybody does something horrible to me in Mario Kart tonight, then that would be like a good response to come at it with. I feel like I could get a forgive the car pun a lot of mileage, one might even say. But to answer the question of could AI do my job? For now, I'll say no, and for a couple of reasons. Is that the genre of art that's like in the most danger right now is like SFW stuff. And the reason why is because it's something that you can sell. And if there's anything that we've seen over the years, it's that platforms that want to make money do not like NSFW art on their platforms. You know, we saw it happen with... So I don't think that there's like as much demand for that, or that people are going to like train models based on that. At least not right now. But this has only become a conversation like in the past. I leave for like half a month and all of a sudden everybody decides that they want to fucking automate the soul of humanity, you know? I didn't realize that this was at stake. If I knew it was gonna happen, I wouldn't have left for so long. I didn't know. Not the AI art I've been seeing. Who mama? Is one of the animated emotes Keaton doing the Among Us fat ass shake? No, but it is very funny that the McKeaties image, which I actually do still have an OBS in spite of Commonplace. I'm trying to stick it in the corner, but it's clicking the wrong element! It's okay, I have auto accelerate turned on. That's the lap that I'm on. Okay, well I missed a boost, so I'm fucked for the rest of the course because it's impossible to make comebacks in this track. Like, I kind of already have somewhat of an equivalent to that, and that predates Among Us by quite some time. Ah, the McNuggies. And then this is what happens to the Queen Elizabeth dogs who die. This is where they go after they get buried. It's Rainbow Road, it's where you go When you beat Robin, it's where you fuck! No! Get her ass, you fucking bomb! There's one more set of question mark blocks. It's all or nothing, it's everything that I have! We can still do it, Reddit! No, it's over. Fuck! Fuck! Something about Rainbow Road in particular. It always feels so climactic to me, like it feels extra bad to lose on, you know? Like, we're not actually finishing on this, but it feels like, you know, I want to make a good impression on Rainbow Road, always. And it didn't happen, because the fucking McKitty's in the corner, this little fucking ant! Christ! We got some Mii's in here. There's a good idea. First of all, another Rainbow Road, we'll call it the Rainbow Road Redemption. I'm also going to post this tournament code, because I already said that I am going live. But I always tend to bring some more faces into tournaments when I, you know, now that the tournament has actually started instead of just half an hour dicking around with races. I'm sorry, this is not Rainbow Road. Okay, well I was able to type it out and paste it in a text field, but I can't press the enter key. I can use my nose, maybe? I don't know. I have auto accelerate on, but not true smart steering, so I don't know if I'd be able to get away with that. I mean, maybe on a straightaway. No, I'd still need to type at everyone. It's not happening. There's apparently a lot that's not happening tonight. It seems to be a favorite phrase of mine at the moment. Tanuki Mario and Baby Mario. The brothers. Well, I guess that would be Luigi. Okay, so hear me out. If Dry Bowser is not Bowser but dead, but rather, instead, he is a close friend of the family, what does that say about the other Marios? Like, maybe Tanuki Mario is like Baby Mario's, like, brother. That they're not, like, different versions of the same person. They are, like, truly distinct individuals, you know? You know, one of these days, this shit that I'm throwing behind me, it's gonna land. It's gonna clock Robin right in her fucking face. And it may be a short-lived glory, but it will result in consequences that I will not be able to reckon with for some time to come. So, I don't know. Maybe not wise. Like, you know, I've already got a lead. I've got a fucking super horn, for whatever reason. Feels a little, like, extra generous. But I'll take it. Like, I don't know. I think in a situation like that, it's probably wiser for me to just, like, just literally sit still. To have, like a mutual ceasefire, you know? That's what I think. Okay, let me do that at everyone. The tournament is underway. The code is there we go. I think you hired these two just to hang back and fuck with my life? No. I could invite Joe Biden to come over again, but he's only one person. He's not two people. Joe keeps asking Kamala if she wants to, like, hang out, but, she keeps, like, telling him no, and, oh, you know, she's, like, busy or whatever, and, you know, Joe seems to be okay with it, but personally, I think she's, like, avoiding him. Like, I feel kind of bad for him, you know? I think the guy is just lonely. Why don't they add Bowser's brother to this game? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to plumb my Mario Super Show knowledge. To think about... Because I know there was an episode where I'm sorry, King Koopa's mother shows up for like a wedding episode. But that's not... Bowser doesn't have a brother. Not to my knowledge, at least. Not for another couple of months until the Mario movie hits theaters. Okay, this is solid. This is looking good. Let's maintain this. Man, my inputs, I feel like some of these are kind of getting eaten lately. I was suffering from this during, what was it? Not Sonic Forces. It was something where, like, I had water next to my Switch, like a cup of water that was interfering with the wireless signal. I think that might have been Splatoon that was happening with. Crucially, there is no water, so I don't know what's happening, but sometimes I feel like it's, like, not registering, like, every little input like it normally should, even factoring in the usual input delay. Like, it's something else that's happening here. I don't know. Oh. God. Oh, hey, it clocked somebody! Hey, that's all I wanted. That's all I'm asking for here. I mean, I'm kind of, like, holding it nestled in my lap. Maybe I'll, like, move it. Because water can block the signal, but the water is in skin. Oh, fucking nice! Oh, nice! A beautiful return to form. That was so scary. That was so scary. Leave me up. What did I do? I said the ceasefire! Use your talents, Robin. Dry Bowser is Bowser's brother, but dead. Bowser's brother is the fake Bowser from Lost Levels. I see. I didn't know this. And then, okay, so that was... I posted that on Discord. I did not, however, tweet it. I will tweet it. Uh-oh. My Hitman! I mean, oh no, the strangers! Oh no, wait, I did tweet it. No, I'm normal. Okay. Phew. There's been a lot of, like, more juggling in between these rounds than I expected of, in-game Mario Kart behavior and, managing other shit as well. Baby Mario? But that means... My man! Oh, Snowland! Oh, the Land of Wonders! The land of my friends. Yeah, I don't know. I was talking a big game about those paratroopers earlier. Now I'm not so sure. Also, just in case it wasn't already clear, you know, I assume that this is just something that we already implicitly understand, but just in case. If we do see a Wave 3 course, we are voting for it. No questions asked. I don't care if your favorite course in the world is fucking Waluigi Pinballs. I hope I don't want to play it. If I don't know, what's the moment? If Maple Treeway shows up, then we pick it, okay? No, I don't care if you're so hungry and you're starving and the only way you can eat is if you play Sky High Sunday. I don't care. We're going to Berlin Byway. The squeaky toy noises of the penguins. Oh, how wonderful. Robin is going to murder me, but I couldn't be happier. Oh, Bullet Bill. Bullet Bills are... Man, I could use a Bullet Bill. Look at this lead. Someone's got to get like a blue shell in here or something. Oh, for some reason I was under the impression that boomerangs could, like, hit item boxes and like, collect them for you. I don't know. Give me the perp, baby. Getting any better items than that. Oh, I don't know. Well, she's already a Oh my god! Little baby penguin roadkill. You know, everybody talks about, oh, drop the penguin off the cliff. How rude, how brutal, how unfeeling and horrid. That is a far more violent thing that I've ever seen happen to those things compared to anything else that I can think of. Probably the worst thing that's ever been done to one of those creatures. I'm feeling random on this one. I'm gonna hit a random. I'm with you on this one, Robin. And it takes a lot for me to pick random. But, I guess I don't have any complaints about Music Park. I'll take a bite. Hey, I'll tell you what, though. I'm trying to decide whether this smaller than usual room is a good thing or not. Right now, I want to say it's maybe benefiting me. Because typically in a Robin tournament, man, I don't ever stand a chance. I feel like she just, like, establishes her lead instantly, and then it's just, like, all over. So I think the fact that we've managed to remain fairly neck and neck for this long, and that I currently have the lead, like, that's kind of beautiful. And I think miracles come true, and the world is a beautiful place. Oh. Oh, you put that shit. I can't break in the air, man. Oh, you want to fuck with this? You want to dance? Bitch. Oh, I was gonna try to, like, bump her off the cliff. I just, like, drove right past her. Oh. Oh, henchman. Oh, dearest henchman. This is why they call me Michael Corleone. Because I'm about to need to ask somebody a favor. That somebody will do a service for me. The famous Godfather quote. I'm gonna need to ask somebody to do a service for me. Yeah, remember that famous scene where the Don was like, how come they call it an oven if you cold hot out the food, eat the food, put it in? Oh, you! You monster! Bitch. Yeah, I fucking saw that! You duplicitous snake! I'm like literally being so nice tonight! I thought we had a ceasefire! Do we need to sign like a fucking treaty or some shit? All this suffering, all this violence, it only begets more violence. It's just not right. Oh, hey, I win. Man, come to think of it, though, we haven't seen, I think, any Wave 3 courses tonight. Maple Lala! Oh, miracles come true. All right. Do we understand the unspoken... well, it is now a spoken agreement. Oh, come on. I'm saying this as the person whose favorite track in the game is Dolphin Shoals. I'm gonna be very disappointed if we don't go to Wiggler World. Phew! Nice. You literally tried to knock me off the edge after blowing us up. The only difference is that you failed. Yeah, I failed, which means it doesn't count. You didn't even know. If I didn't say it, you probably wouldn't have even noticed. You know, if a maple treeway falls in the woods and no one's around to hear it, and Griffin's not around to react to it, did it even happen? Wait, there's like a shortcut going above this. What the fuck is that? Is there... There's no way they added like a new shortcut. Is there just like a shortcut at the start of Maple Treeway that I've just never been familiar with? It looks like you maybe need a mushroom. It's kind of like above you. What the fuck is that? Why don't these drop items? Yippee! Man, I'll tell you what though, now that they've added these Wii trick ramps, they have really opened the gates. Come on! Ceasefire! They've really opened the gates to add some more of the unique Wii tracks, I think. Because I believe that, yeah, look at this. Huh. I don't recall that at all. Ow. Interesting. That's literally brand new to me. Like, this track has been in 3 games and I've never seen that. Point being, Koopa Cape has got to be a shoo-in now, right? Like, you know, I don't have any problems with Maple Treeway. I'm glad that we're all winning. I don't have any complaints about the Wii track that they've added thus far. But come on. Did Koopa Cape do something wrong? Am I out of the loop on something here? What gives? Oh, please. Okay, well, at least it didn't go backwards. I don't know. Oh, the bullet bill. A bit despicable, isn't it? Oh, and I get a little item box? That's lovely. Yeah, I gotta really adjust to that sharp turn that you do, though. That'll take some time. Wait, Robin not moving? Okay, I wasn't sure if this was like a advanced trolling operation. Or worse, a connection error. Alright, I'm taking it tight. Oh, I guess I'm not. Taking it wide and no items to show for it. Great job. Nah, this one's in the bag for her. Unless she gets, like, blue shelled, like, immediately. Or unless... unless something happens! Unless... And a blue shell! Unless something unfortunate happens! Get her ass! Aw, man! The onslaught. The absolute onslaught. And she still came out ahead. Man! Yes? Are you saying Koopa Cape did do something wrong? Words speak louder than actions, and you made your intent clear. Yeah, but I didn't do it, okay? Like, it's like in real life. If I went to Coconut Mall and I said, there's a bomb and I'm gonna blow it up, but then I didn't do it, then it's takesies backsies, right? And then it doesn't count. That's how it works. If I go to the if I go to the fire and I want to scream, there's a theater. There's a theater in a crowded fire! If I go to a theater and I think of a really funny joke, and I say takesies backsies, then peace is secured. I was literally holding on to my triple red shells for that exact scenario. Despite it all, I still remain. Well, that's funny, but not for long. No, but I don't really mean it, though. Didn't get her. I mean, oh, I didn't mean to hurt my friend. I'm sorry. I hope you don't... I don't mean anything by it. I'm just doing a skit, okay? Hey, is it okay if I say I'm gonna kill you? It's like for a thing. It's for my channel. You don't mind, right? Oh, this is, well, almost good distribution regarding the boosts until it wasn't. But, 4 mushrooms ain't half bad. Okay, I'm gonna take the purple path. I'm becoming a little purple pill these days. I fucking hate that green path. There's a final turn right at the end where, you know, when you initiate a drift, you have no choice but to do the hop. And I find that whenever I do that, I just kind of, like, levitate off of the ground, and it sucks. And I've literally, in all my life, In all my years on Big Blue, I've never not been able to make that happen on the green path. Maybe it's the particular character Kart combination that I'm always using. Just never a good time. So I try to take purple when I can manage. I want to kill the President of the United States. Parentheses parody. No, I probably should have picked random too, though. Ah, it feels good to beat a king. They call me the King of the Gorge. Oh shit, Ace Taria hopping out of control. Oh! I didn't even have a chance to whip my shit out, man! There we go, that's some good coin coverage. That's what we like to see. Ah, too tight. Oh, I'm too fast! I missed all my item boxes. And I didn't even get to go across the grass. Oh, la la. Oh. Do I look like I need to have a bad day? What about me says that I deserve misfortune? Also, I'm pleased to confirm my theory from last time. If the skip that you can do from the Wii version, like across the pit on that final hairpin turn. Oh, what's this? If that's still possible in Deluxe, it's like very like perfect execution that's required, but it seems that it is. It's like a little awkward looking, but it is. Like, maybe you could have done it, who knows? With that golden mushroom. Bitch, bitch, bitch! Yes! No! Why? How? How in the world? I got her, but I got her! Man, I'd love to see a replay on that. I don't believe that for a second. Peach Gardens! Yo, that shit resembles the Bowser Pass. Gerchompla! It's amazing how many tracks that this guy has like shown. You know, there's no course where you go to like, oh, let's go to Chain Chomp Land, you know, this is Chain Chomp's world. Fuck! Why? But it's such a cool quiet, but the Peach Gardens is like the coolest one in the booster course pass wave 3. Released on December 7th of 2022. Yeah, well it's what you deserve for that vote. I'm sorry. I respect the skill in your play, the skill in your voting. The same cannot be said about. Oh, I missed the coins. Nice. Nice. The threat has been neutralized. Tee! No! Literally, what did it hit? How did it not hurt Robin? Did she know that I had a bomb? Was she like looking behind her to see exactly what I was gonna do? And she like threw something back to react with laser-like accuracy? Man, I'm really underestimating my foes tonight. The downfall of the king has begun. The monarchy is being overthrown. Look at this, all these mushrooms and not even a peep. Although at some point I did get ahead of Robin. I don't know when that happened. That was completely invisible to me. Actually, maybe she literally was. Could have been the Boo item. It's always a possibility. Can't take the middle path. Oh, I should have gone right! I just wanted to do something different with my life. But Chuck McGill said it's never too late to change my path. Well, he's never played Mario Kart. He's a fucking liar! Don't. I don't deserve this. Phew! Oh my god. I really... Sometimes I feel like I'm gonna snap this Joy-Con grip in half. I really get like such a fierce, vital clasp on the controller. I don't mind swinging Calamari Desert. I want Wave 3 more. But what is it? It's like a 1 in, not even 48 anymore. Half of 48, 48 plus 24, like 1 in 62 chance? Is that math right? 1 in 72 chance? Yeah, 72 plus another 24 is 96. 1 in 72 chance. But I'll take it. Somebody else is gonna vote for Calamari, and it's not gonna be me. So then, you know, best of both worlds. Oh, okay, there we go. Man, there is one of those cupcake remixes that Ian sent to me the other day. And it's really stuck in my head. Like, on the level of the Yoshi's Island Panasonic Blu-ray thing. Like, it really has ruined this song. I fear forever. Oh, come on, give me the bounce. No? Fuck my pussy, fuck my vagina. Like, that's just what's in my head this whole time now. It's bad. I got a sickness, and it's very late stage. Oh, the sand! Ouch, my Happy Wheels. What the fuck was that sound? Oh, King Boo, I guess. A Boo sound. That shit sounded like when you beat the boss in World 2 of Log Block Adventure. I mean, what? I don't agree with this. Personally, I disagree. Third place. Can you believe it? Just a week away. Wow. I am so excited about this information. Last place, just in a week. Unless... Garlola! Fuck! It wasn't even Robin. I think it was, I couldn't tell if it was the green shell or the red shell. Who did that? Which one of you fucking did that? Alright, well, despite it all, we can make the right choice. There's always a chance for second chances. And if Peach Gardens can get a second chance, then why can't I? Look at this fucking collusion. And you're telling me I got the henchman? I think not. See, finally some wave 3, though. Let's go. I did that? Fucking PNS emote. Man, I really am so mad that you can't go the long way around. Yoshi, get off the damn stage. I'm trying to drive here. Yeah, well, the feeling is mutual. There will never be peace as long as there is Mario Kart. Do you think you can make a chain chomp say la la? What if there was a piranha plant? Man, I always have trouble kind of dismounting off of that Monty Mole. Ooh. Kind of concerned for you, Robin. What is this with the perfect placement of all this? These bananas? I know exactly whose fault it is every time, too. Man, this is such a good rendition of this music, too. But why can't I have peace? Like, look at the size of this bench. I can drive my whole ass car under that. This is turning into, what is it, Mario Kart Live Home Circuit? Like that level of scale. Intentional Nintendo epic reference? Oh, hey, what's this thing do? Doesn't even matter. What's it all for? What's it good for? I'm fascinated to learn, not from personal experimentation, but how precise the collision on those hedges are. Like, how close could you get without, like, banging into it like a straight-up wall? Oh! Oh! You can make a chain chomp sing la la, but only... See, how come the chain chomp gets to go out of bounds? They gave us one unused area, and then created another. I can't believe this. It's Rainbow Roadla. Bench Toad X Bowser. I love height differences. Yeah, this is the thing about AI art. I suspect. Now, I would never use one of these services myself, but I think if I typed in a very elaborate description of art that fits every last one of my niche gay little tastes, that it wouldn't be able to do it. I think that the imagination... This is, you know, people are talking about the difference, you know, this is what humans and artists can do. This is what separates man from machine. These big philosophical things. Here's the key thing that people don't understand about AI. These fucking capitalists they'll never understand. Is that AI can't get horny, but I can. They'll never have what I have. They don't have my imagination, though. I always love that there's some Mario Kart Super grinder who joins these tourneys and sweeps. It's never the same one either, but I always appreciate it all the same. I think it's nice to meet them. I think it's nice that we got some Mario Kart homo homies. It's girl la la, it's where you go, when you go la la, girl la la. Oh god, wait, I need to adjust. The normal mapping on the moon looks kind of strangely angular. It's kind of like a bunch of cubes or something. I don't know how to describe it. It's interesting texture. Oh, I gotta start using some of these damn items. I was like in La La Bliss and I didn't even like realize how much I wasn't doing. Man, I don't even see her. I don't know where she is. No, she's long gone. Anyone else want to drink the road in Mario Kart 3DS Rainbow Road? I literally said that, Jake Jack Joe! I'm so glad we're in agreement. It is so important to me to have an opinion about the edibility of whatever texture or surface I see in a video game. I think it's a beautiful thing. We can all come together and discuss. I think if you did that, it would cause the Skynet Judgment Day to happen. They're gonna start training the AI on me. They haven't put my shit in there yet, but they will. Homo grinders? It may very well be true. It's more likely than you think. Man, I don't know what I'm thinking. I should have voted for N64 Rainbow Road. Like, we raced on it before, but I didn't win on it before. And that's what's important. I was trying to help her. I'm not gonna say what my intents were, because Robin's gonna, what, try and like use my own words and actions to hold me accountable? What an asshole! I can't believe you would do this to me. Man, Electrodrome is cool though. See, this is the kind of place that I would expect that Berlin Byways music to play at first. I'm about to blast your fucking dinner. What? Must have had an item. Maybe in reserve? No, I'm gonna let me trail you. I'm gonna draft you. There is no way he's gonna hold that drift. Lost a little bit of speed, but better in the long run. I gotta get some more coins too. What am I doing not at 10 going into the final lap here? Oh, too tight! Just right. Okay. I have no idea how I survived that, but that's chill. Oh, 2 mushrooms? I think not. Only I get to have a treat. Not you, even though you're further behind me. Okay, well, now Robin's going to strangle me in my sleep, so I need to build as much distance as humanly possible before it's too late. Watch this, watch this. I'm gonna go this way? No, I'm going this way. No, wait, she's way too far behind to do a fake out like that. Which I guess is a good problem to have in some situations. I sure hope none of these shells or fireballs ricochet along this very narrow curved path. Oh, she's got the invincibility? She's slicing and dicing through it all. Nothing's stopping her. Except for herself, because she's completely motionless on the map now. She's right behind me! Okay, well, she's just in front of me now. Hacks? Joe Biden hackers? God, the visual quality between the base game track and the booster pass tracks is so jarring. I think that the difference in quality between the booster pass tracks and the booster pass tracks is jarring. I feel like, in some ways, I have a positive opinion of it because it is getting better, but not like consistently better. Because Rock Mountain still looks like a Wave 1 track, but Peach Gardens is like some of the better foliage that I've seen, because it actually has like textures on them. Maple Treeway looks really nice. There's a lot of non-road textures that they went out of their way to do, which is usually not, you know, how they play by the booster course, texture the roads and don't texture anything else kind of rule. I really just wish they would go all the way. They're increasingly proving themselves capable of it. They're still not making anything that matches something like this, for example. Not sure if this is a hot take, but most of the city courses are boring. It's interesting. I feel like my opinion on that isn't going to have solidified until we actually get them all in Mario Kart 8, you know? Because Wave 1, I was really impressed by just the novelty of taking these different routes. It's something that Mario Kart had never done before. So there's just kind of that wow factor that was really impressive at the time. Wave 2 gets to get away with it because Sydney Sprint is probably still my favorite city track. So I'm not even having those kinds of thoughts when I'm playing Wave 2. And then Wave 3, I would say I would need more time for their identity to kind of like sink in. Or we're just gonna play fucking Cloud Top Cruise like it's 2014 instead, I suppose. Oh, we're neck and neck here. You seeing this shit? Okay, Robin, we have to unite our powers to defeat the greater common enemy. Yeah. You peg him, and I'll not get pegged. Right? What's your fucking problem? Well, it's a good thing I saved the mushroom, I guess. Right in front of a boost panel, too. Could be worse. I'm sure Robin's gonna do everything in her power to make that happen. To find a way to make worse happen. Tell you another benefit of these small rooms, though. A very pleasant lack of lightning so far. I thought I could get there in time, but I couldn't. Oh, what a fucking banana! As if. What if I actually like got her with that? Oh. What? Oh, I like was driving on the wall. Fuck. But the point being is we're only halfway through the Booster Course Pass. We still got a year of these to go. And I think my final opinion on the city courses is going to rely on... Yeah, I'll do Choco Mountain. Why not? Is we only have half the total number of city tracks that there are going to be. And maybe by then, maybe by the end, it'll feel like too much. For now, I don't feel bothered, but I can envision a future where that does happen. Certainly. Griffin, the Klonoa soundtracks were just added to Spotify. Griffin, go to Spotify now. Well, the joke's on you, or actually the joke's on me. Because number one, I already heard about this on the Klonoa subreddit. I don't know if you guys peruse this, but I certainly do. And number two, I use Apple Music. And number three, they are also on Apple Music. But when I tried to check it on my phone, they weren't available. It said it wasn't available in Canada. So sometimes different regions will have like different rollouts for this sort of thing. I'll try and check back later and see what I can see. But in the meantime, Chris, I'm actually so glad you brought this up because I actually have a crazy Klonoa story with regards to some of the things that have been happening in my life outside of the stream that are pretty exciting. He's a Redditor. He's Apple cucked. Listen, I just saw a really good Reddit video of a TikTok that was really funny, and it was a guy trying to go through an obstacle course with his cats, and it was awesome. And that's why Reddit needs to exist, so that I can watch TikTok videos without having to go on that platform, because going there scares me, and I don't want to do it. Man, this is a tricky track to make snipes on, I feel like. There's not too many opportunities to, like, get good ricochets. I feel like no matter what you do, it's just gonna, like, fly off of a cliff in any direction. But you need the ricochets so that it actually catches up, or just get a damn red shell. The sooner I drop the green, the sooner I get something else, I suppose. Like so. Exhibit A. Bitch. No! Let me hurt you! All I want to do is violent acts! Is that so wrong? He met Klonoa in real life? It's... Chris, you don't know what this story is yet, but it's more likely than you'd think. That's what I'll specify for the time being. But man, I need visual aids. I need to... Fuck! I hate you! Look at this. Look at this. I'm never getting that crown back. It's all over. It's all over! We're squabbling amongst ourselves! Will the rich and powerful take it all? I'm fine. Anyways, let's see. So, step 1. I need to find a certain Twitter page. Now, it'll take some scrolling because it came up in conversation. And then I'll find an image, and then I'll open it in a new tab, and then I'll type in :large so I get the nice high resolution version of it. And then I'll put it on the desktop, and then I'll drag it into OBS. And then I'll proceed not to actually bring it up. Here's a quick flash of what I was talking about. If you know, you know. Very exciting stuff. But we'll get to why that image is in just a little bit. A Redditor raging over Mario game. Where's Rob? Why isn't he in this? They should put Metroid in Mario Kart. The only possible way they could improve it is by making it Smash Bros. Nintendo, hire this man. These are Redditor things of me to say. Oh, look at where the banana's sitting. That shit went sideways. Wow, that's beautiful. I'm just scared I'm gonna hurt my wigglers. I don't want to hurt my buddies. You know, we're coming into their domain, and we're fighting. I just don't think it's right. Man. Still have the same criticism of those trick ramps as I... Fuck, man! As I do in Wii. I mean, it's not Robin, though. It's someone else who deserves my ire. I feel like the risk v reward, it still feels out of whack, in my opinion. Oh, they took my mushroom! I guess if it was there to lose it anyways, it may as well have... Oh, so you're the culprit. Oh, so you're the one who's responsible. I see, of course. But I don't know, for like a item box and like a couple of coins, it doesn't feel like the trade-off for how much time you lose by not only going on the outside of the curve, but spending so much time so slow in the air. I'm sorry, Wiggler. It doesn't feel right. Also, I'm sorry to say, I really wanted that Wiggler to kind of go up like segment by segment, for it to kind of like separate into individual spheres. To see it levitate as just one big object, a little bit disappointing. The trains in Calamari Desert and in Super Bell Subway separate piece by piece. I don't know why it would have been cute. I don't even know what hit me. I didn't see a damn thing. I was just minding my damn business, eating my damn fruit. I can never make that turn happen. Think with the glider, your airspeed is faster than your land speed. Man, like, it's hard to make that turn without hitting that ramp. It really is a challenge. It really is a chips challenge. Come on, give me something nasty. Give me something profane. Give me something violent. Give me something that I can maintain third place, thank you. Phew. This is so fucked up that we both gotta have much larger leads because Ace Tari just sits and waits to drop a bomb on whoever's in second and never misses. Okay, it's time to look at the image. It's time for glory and bliss to take place. Look at this. It's real. It's happened. All these years, I'm voting random. There's nothing to see in the background. I have said they should make Klonoa merch. Ever since the Kaisen no Kuronoa Ankoru trademark was going around since like 2019, I'm like, what's even more important than the remake is the merch that's gonna come with it. Because they were doing some Katamari stuff when Reroll came around, and that was excellent. And so I'm following, I think it's like the Namco Ankoru Twitter, and okay, it's Shroom Ridge, whatever, man. And they were tweeting about the 25th anniversary of Klonoa. Because, you know, the Fantasy Reverie stuff, that was earlier this year that it came out. But the actual anniversary, it didn't release on, like, the exact 25 years later. So to celebrate that landmark, we are finally getting Klonoa merch. Many of which are the items that you see, or saw, past tense on the screen. And so I see this landing in my lap, this the best news of my life, and I say, oh, this is wonderful. There's like some Klonoa merch from like way back in the 90s, or like stuff from like trade show events, like really rare like collector's stuff that's like realistically I'm never getting my hands on that, and it also looks kind of janky, so I don't really have like that big of an interest in it. But this is like brand new stuff. They got the Klonoa hat. They got charms and acrylics and what all sorts of what have yous. But this is the monkey's paw. This is the, I'm sure there's like a there is like definitely a type of moo in Klonoa that like is a monkey, and I'm sure I can make a joke about this, but I forget their names. All I know is that there's one called like Bernie and there's one called Boomy, things like this. So I see this image, and I'm like, great, how do I get it? And it turns out that they are not offering these through, shall we say, conventional means by which you'd think you would get an item like this. Number one, here's the first obstacle. You can't just buy them. It's a lottery. And you have to buy, I think it's like $7 for one ticket to do like one, it's like a scratch kind of thing. So you pay $7, and then you can see, you know, did I get it? And then you roll again if you want to get something else. And the different items have different odds. So I think they said that the plushies are a 4% chance, and the hat is a 1% chance. And I saw those odds, I looked at those numbers, and I'm like, well, this sucks, but the lottery only lasts until the very end of 2022, and then they're gone forever. So I've got to make my shot. I've got to make my shot. The second obstacle is I'm like, okay, this doesn't deter me. I'll do like a little bit of this. We were just talking about like the gambling psychology of like this social media stuff during Sonic Frontiers, and I kind of flagged myself as being like very susceptible, like the fucking Dean from Community. And, I don't know, it's my only prior experience with, like, real-world gambling was, you guys know, in, like, public spaces for those, I think I saw it in, like, in West Edmonton Mall, I saw this when I was 10 years old. It was one of those, you know those stack it machines, where it's, like a grid of moving blocks, and it's just like a timing thing. You have to smack the button when the block is like aligned in the right spot, and the higher you build the stack, the better prize you win. And it's obviously rigged, but me as a 10-year-old didn't know this. I'm like, man, but I gotta get it. And I kept going, And I was there with my Nana, and she saw me doing this, like, like totally being sucked in, like a fucking Fortnite addict. And she was like, you know, maybe it's time to stop, you know? Oh, but I'm so close! I'm so close to winning the Nintendo DSi in the case! Suffice to say, I had to walk away. I did not win the DSi. But that's the last time I've ever gambled in my life. So, I feel like that's all the experience I need to understand that, like, I'm probably not the kind of person who is, you know, gonna have a healthy relationship with it. But it's Klonoa, so I literally have to. I don't have a choice, okay? They've held it over my fucking head. I want the prize. I'm gonna win the prize! Daddy wants a new pair of Klonoas. When the stakes are this high, they say that's what makes gambling the most fun. And I can't think of anything that would raise the stakes. Like, the Klonoa merch that I've always wanted all my life. Under these circumstances. So I'm like, alright, let's roll it. And I sign up for the service. This Japanese lotto service. And, I'll tell you what happens next. It asks for a government ID. You have to live in Japan to get the merch. But that still didn't stop me, because my friend Ryan recently moved to Japan on like a, I think some sort of like teaching visa, something like this. So I texted my friend Ryan like, yo, you still living in Japan? And I phrase this as if I approached him very chillly. I actually sent him that one gif of Walter White, like, you know, like pounding on the door, like, Jesse! Jesse, open up, Jesse! Like, this is a very urgent and desperate matter. But the point being is I made my friend Ryan sign up for this service and do these lottery rolls for me. Except here's the thing, another obstacle is that these tickets were not $7, it's actually $14 per roll. And I said, alright. The good news is in this, this is just what I'm gonna call this from now on. This Corleone crisis that I find myself in. I'm at least making some okay money on the side in this non-streaming stuff. So I'm like, you know what? I don't care. I don't care that it's $15 a roll. Let's do it anyways. Daddy needs a new pair of Klonoas. Let's do it. So I'm gonna show this image again. Like I said, in case you weren't aware, these at the top, these are the plushies. There's no physical thing yet, but these are the mock-ups. And man, they're so cute. Man, they're so cute. I need them so bad. So I rolled and I rolled and I rolled and oh man, did I roll. $150 later. Sorry, I still have iMessage open. I'll just get the picture of what I got. So, obviously, like, the junk items that are, like, the stupid, you know, the loot crate gimmies. Like, oh, we'll throw you some kind of bone to make you feel like you're not constantly losing. Oh, this is such a high-resolution screenshot, and it's rotated. We fucking did it. I didn't get both plushies, but I also don't want both plushies because I'm not spending another $150 to get the lesser design from Klonoa 2. But I did it. I got the fucking plushie, and I couldn't be more happy, and I love gambling. I love gambling. Oh, Robin's out for the night? That's it. Well, thanks for sticking around for so long. I know it is a bit of a late start, unfortunately, but, man, when opportunity arises, like I said, I haven't streamed all month, opportunity's been kind of rare these days. You just kind of gotta grab life by the hips, I mean the horns, and, you do what you gotta do. And you start squeaking, and you start squeaking like a Klonoa plushie, baby! So, that stuff is all going to be shipping to Ryan, and then Ryan's gonna ship that stuff to me. And it's not actually, you know, like I said, the little, like, screenshots are of, like, pre-production mock-up stuff, so it's gonna be quite some time still. But I couldn't be happier. Like, it's an awful, like, the worst part is that I know it's like a bad thing to do, but it felt good. It really did feel good. And there was, like, such, like a delay on each, like, little roll, too, because someone else is doing it on my behalf, and I have to like wait. It's like, okay, but and they give you like, it's one of those things. It's like, oh well, which one do you want me to scratch off? You can only scratch one on the tickets that you buy. I'm like, well, I don't fucking care. I know that like this shit is like decided, but it adds these like additional steps of like abstraction of like waiting and anticipation, you know. But I'm the king. I'm the Klonoa king. And here's the thing, is that I've been like lurking around these like Klonoa communities, like on Reddit in the Klonoa Discord. Nobody is talking about this lottery. Like, I don't think anybody else even knows that it's like happening. Like, what's going on with this? So the good news is that I guess this makes me even more special. But if this happens to be something you're interested in, and you happen to have like a contact who lives in Japan that you can take advantage of, then that lottery is going to be continuing until the end of December. So get them while they're hot. Get them while you can. Merch cucked. Didn't you roll in Fire Emblem Heroes? I do have Fire Emblem Heroes. I have not spent a cent. I did spend money on Miitomo, quite famously. $12. $12 whole dollars worth. But no, Fire Emblem Heroes, despite it having a useful tool in hot anime boys to like convince me to gamble, I like don't even play the game, let alone spend money on it. I do the daily logins to get the orbs. I close the app and I leave. That's it. Although I will say, ever since they've introduced this Fey Pass, I feel like the free track as a free player is like not as generous as it used to be. Like the daily orbs that you get for doing that. Don't get me wrong, if I did want to like, if I needed to get orbs fast, I could, because there's so many of those books in the story mode that I just haven't played, and those give you orbs like crazy. But as is, you know, the only reason I would ever want to spend orbs is if there's a Corrin thing happening, or more importantly, if there's a Keaton thing happening, above all else. By the way, new theory, I think 2023 is our year for when the next Keaton comes along. We've gotten original Keaton in 2019. We got New Year's Keaton in 2021. Let's make it a pattern. 2023, every 2 years, give me a new Keaton. And I would say Daddy needs a new trio of Keatons, but somebody in chat said, I don't think you're a daddy. And that hurts my feelings. I can't even use it gambler terminology without people calling me a bottom. Where do you draw the line? Where does it end, huh? All this suffering. Oh! And this is the interesting thing, comparing these two times in my life. When I was 10, trying to get a DSi, to now, is that when I was 10, I didn't win. As an adult, like, I literally won! Like, I shouldn't have, but I did. And all it cost was $150 for a plushie, and then a boatload of charms and keychains that I'm not gonna use. I actually do have, if you go back and watch the Nintendo Direct reaction where they first dropped that Klonoa remake announcement, I actually do already own like a little like fan-made charm, and I wish I could say who the artist is that made that. I love to shout them out. I might have their business card on my desk. I can ruffle around on it after the race, after I win the race. I feel like it's something with a K. Oh! Neither the boulder nor the bomb. Yanobi in the house! Uh-oh. The instant Robin leaves. The moment I have a light at the end of the tunnel, a la-la light, someone else has to come along and take it away. Doesn't matter who's taking it away, just somebody has to. It's the order of the world. Mary Mountain! Everybody vote for Mary Mountain! Yes! You guys get it. The streak begins. You didn't get the hat. The hat is a 1% chance, and don't get me wrong, I love the idea of the hat. Even I have my limits. Going to, oh, what? No! I wanted Mary Mountain. Whoever voted for that, you're dead to me. But regarding how many rolls is like the right amount, how much is too much, getting the plushie, here's the thing, the plushie was like literally the last roll. Like I was 9 rolls in with nothing of note. And it didn't fucking matter. Like Ryan was like, dude, if I were you, I would give up, you know? I'm like, no, keep going. We'll do one more. We'll go to 10 and then I'll stop. And then that's when I got the plushie. So that's like an unachievable aspiration. Anything more than that is like, I go from like a dreamer to a whale, you know? That's the problem. Oh, too tight! Oh, so you get the results. Yeah, you get the results. You buy a ticket, and then it gives you like 6 little slots. And it's like, which one do you want to scratch off? You scratch the thing off, and then it tells you what to get. And actually, I think if you get something that you don't want, you can like convert it to points, and then use those points to just directly pay for a different item that you do want. So I haven't looked into that at all. How much I'd be able to get in points if I did convert all the keychains, and what the costs of some of the rarer items that I did have my eye on were. But that would not be a bad idea to do before the end of December, just to like see what my options are, you know? Because if I could put, realistically I think the hat is still going to be too expensive, even $150 in. I would say there's a reasonable chance, perhaps, that I could still get the, maybe the Klonoa 2 plushie. Like, it is the lesser design. The one that I had my eye on was Klonoa 1, and I'm happy with that. But if I could have a pair with what I have already put in, I want to complain, you know? If Ryan went radio silent upon getting the packages, would he start a manhunt? Dude, I would go to Japan. I would find. He didn't specify male Corrin. But you understand that, right? It's implied, you know? It's the reason I'm still not getting Fire Emblem Engage. I keep holding out, man, for all these opportunities for them to right this wrong and put M. Corrin in the game. Even though I like that the current situation gives me no excuse to buy that game, it makes it easier not to buy it. I just don't think it's fair. It's not frickin' fair. But my worst fears were confirmed. They're doing some sort of Fire Emblem Engage / Fire Emblem Heroes tie-in event where they're like representing the characters in the game with all the alts from Heroes. And yeah, if you go to the Corrin's Engage screen, the only Heroes alts that it shows are exclusively F Corrin. None of the M Corrin ones are there. So that is as strong of a deconfirmation as it could be. And also, they announced DLC at the Game Awards to add in, like, more missing characters. And there's still no male Corrin! That's what we gotta start a manhunt for, is the fucking heterosexual who took M. Corrin away from us. We lived in a world where he was the canon protag. And they undid it! They took it back! No takesies backsies! It's not freaking fair. I think $150 counts as whaling. No, if I paid and I paid until I like completed the list, or even if I actually did go for the hat, that's whaling. There was one item that was not maximum rarity that I was going for, and that's what I told myself I was going to do before I even spent a single penny. So I think it's the... Oh, Jesus Christ. It's the reasonable expectations and, like, being able to stop. Was what makes me different. From 10-year-old me. Oh, come on, green shell. I cannot hear the music in this track without thinking of Call Me By Your Name. And for the life of me, I cannot think of the reason why. What, like the Lil Nas X? Shy Guy, what are you doing up here? Good, good, good! First place, baby! Oh, I love the taste! Yeah, like the, okay, like the song, yeah. Just hold on. Hold on! It's not too late to crown, baby! The baby is crowning! He continues to justify his wading into the gambling pool for anime people. Listen, I think if you walked into a casino and they gave you like one free chip every day, and like you didn't spend anything, then that's fine. Okay, I'm getting all this Mario Kart rust off of me. You're over. But I won first place. I think you mean I'm over you, like spatially, on the leaderboard, I think is what you're trying to say. Hey, by the way, if we see Merry Mountain, can we please vote for it, please? Like, unanimously? If I see any non-Merry Mountain votes again, the consequences will be severe. Consequences will never be the same. Man, this is a good map for them to have added, though. Because, you know, I feel like this has been, like, a very, like, frustrating, very heated night. And every time this track comes along, I just get to, like, take a nice breath. At least until it all goes to hell. Yeah, I saw that fucking boomerang, bitch! You think you're so smart. Mm-hmm. Probably wasn't necessary. Like, this is what I'm all about. This is the wrong baby to crown. It's that truck from SRB2 Kart. Oh no. Man, people are getting on my ass today. There's been like a lot of little events. These tit-for-tat trades of items repeatedly having to be made. Okay, that was a good mold dismount. I've seen worse. I've done worse. I've lived worse. Man, a second blue shell. Not even the final lap. Well, for that guy it was, I suppose. Alright, give me a second ricochets. Man, look at how open this area is. That's how you can tell this track was a Mario Kart Wii. Probably smarter to go behind me. It's alright. I don't know why I'm even worried about Ian. As much because getting to the game so late, that gives you like a strong opportunity. 3 blue shells, man. This is not this guy's day, but it could be mine. Cause I'm flying. All right, it's so easy. You just gotta hold it. Just gotta lock it in. Final answer. Oh, beautiful. What a lead. Must be a new experience for you. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I thought T-Bates was that other guy. That was like fighting with me and Robin. I think that person left too. Which actually gives me like a phenomenal lead compared to everyone else. How long is left in this tournament? Like 20 minutes? Guys, I could do this. I could win this tournament. There has never been hope. But tonight there is. What was that on the... What was what on the screen? Like a me? I didn't touch anything in OBS. Let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Yeah, what are we... There's 8 votes, actually. What are we waiting for? No, I can't count. There we go, yeah. You know, in all fairness, though, not only have the Wave 3 tracks been kind of infrequent, but we haven't seen, like, any city tracks. I mean, they've been, like, in the vote count, but we haven't actually raced on any of them yet, I'm pretty sure. Guys, where's Sydney Sprint? Guys, we have 20 minutes until Mary Mountain shows up again! What are we gonna do? Smack my ass like a drum, smack my ass like a drum, smack my ass like a drum. This is another famous Cupcake remix if you're not aware. Oh shit, the baby's taking the shortcut! You're so fucking dead, you're so fucking dead! Bowser's like, girl, Lola! Oh! Oh, la la! Oh shit, they put a Rush Hour 3 track in this game. Are they still making a Rush Hour 4? I feel like I've occasionally heard word about this, but... Is Chris Tucker even, like, acting anymore? Oh, that was a frame-perfect purple. Beautiful. Jackie Chan mentioned it's in development as of, like, last week. Oh, I see. Huh. Well, please don't suck. Oh, this is good. This is good. No, no! Doesn't matter if I'm already close to 100 points. I can't let you have anything. La 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 la. Woo! That was close. It's more about what it symbolically represents, you know? You lucky twat. Nothing lucky about it. You can't spell win without I, and you can't spell luck without you. Mary Mountain! Please, everybody, please, 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 please! I warned you! You know, Biori, I know you're watching the stream! Alright, well, the point being, I had a very funny audio post. Well, okay. Hold on. I'm not voting Mary Mountain despite you. It's not too late. It's not too late. Even though there's all these other awful picks, Mary Mountain could still win. I'm holding on to something relevant. If we get Mary Mountain, I'll play it. And it'll be great and it'll fit. If we don't get Mary Mountain, I'll still play it, but it won't fit. And you all know what you have been responsible for me having lost. Now this is a gamble. This is what I'm scratching at my neck for. Fuck! It was this. This is what I was gonna play! This is what you do. Are you happy?
Deck the house with boughs of holly. La 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 la. La 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. La 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 la. La 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 la. Going down a gay barrel. La 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 la.
You can't let me have one fucking thing? You guys don't understand that I've got, like, greater ambitions than just this piddly shit. You know? You think it's about winning to me? It's about Lala. It's always been about Lala. You've been so toxic, you deserve it. Toxic?! I'm not toxic, I'm so cute! No. Why don't I deserve it? You guys like my Lala? Guys, what if there's like a Lala emote? Like a Lala Griffin? No, but see, but then I'd have to draw myself as a dog, and I get accused of being a furry enough as it is. You sound like a Control-Alt-Delete villain right now. A Control-Alt-Delete villain wants to fucking kill Ethan and ban video games. I don't want to do either of those things. Well, killing Ethan, the jury's still out on that one. I'll get back to you on that one a little later. I mean, Ethan's still around, you know. I'm sure they're up to something, but, I saw there's something going around. Every now and again, somebody, like, rediscovers that Control-Alt-Delete is still, like, an ongoing comic. And there was, a version of this realization that I saw somebody have, where they looked up, like, the strips that they were making about, like, modern Fire Emblem games. And there was, like, one about 3 houses. There was also one that was, like a Fire Emblem Awakening pregnancy comic. Something like this. It doesn't end the same way Tim Buckley's other pregnancy-related work ends, though. So, you know, this guy, he's capable of really fresh stories, you see. And, I hadn't seen that one before, so that was interesting. Lala Keaton? I've thought about that a couple of times. Not in terms of an emote. I'm not sure what the occasion would be. I've got like a couple of Key Week ideas for the time being. Nothing that I think would involve Lala, though. I don't know. Here, let me just say aloud right now what our budget is with regards to emotes while we're talking about this. We've got Griffin Suspicion, we've got Griffin PNS, and then there are 3 more follower emote slots. Of those slots, I think it would be very fun to have a through line of all of those being like a Griffin themed. So I don't know if Lala Keaton would go there. Oh, you know what? This is interesting. So, the original plan with the Corin / Breakson thing was my static emote slots are full, but my animated emote slots are not. So the plan was to take Corin, the little waving hello, which is a static emote, turn that into an animated emote, thus freeing up a new static slot, and that was going to be Breakson. But now, the Breakson thing that I'm also working on I'm planning on having it be animated. So that means that it's not a replacement. There's still like a static thing that's going to be there. But as far as like character distribution, there are no doubles with anything like that, you know? And if anybody would deserve to get like a second emote, it would be Keaton, maybe even 3 if I'm feeling so bold. So maybe a second static and then an animated Keaton. There would be room for a Keaton Lala with this distribution. We just have to think of like a third Keaton. And more importantly, like what the emotion of that Keaton represents. We're trying to cast a wide net here, you see. Man, it's really funny though. Tyler was showing me the other day their... Twitch is doing one of those, you know, end of year rewind review things. It shows you like some numbers about what you did throughout the year. And the Yoshi Lull emote from this channel, I think was like in their top 3 or in their top 2. Something like that. Which is very funny because for as often as I stream, like the only way that could show up on that list is like if they're using it in other communities, and they use it like a lot. Not that it's like a bad thing. It's just like very shocking to me that of anything of this channel, those emotes are probably, that emote in particular is probably getting like the most mileage out of anything that I've like ever done. That people are seeing it. Bitch. Keaton goes Gorp? Keaton wouldn't say that. No, not the Pokken tournament default breaks in Twitch emote. Although I feel very respected and seen that is there. I'm thinking a funny one all of my own with an anime. I already have an idea. I don't want to spoil it. When you guys will see it, you'll get it. You'll say, "Oh, this is perfect. I understand why he wanted to do this now." Because let's be real, I've seen that Scarlet and Violet. There's no new favorite Pokemon that's coming along anytime soon. We'll be just fine. I'm very confident about the longevity of that creature in my heart. Now there's a plushie I'm still never going to get. Every now and again, I go on the search for the Pokemon Center Breaks and plushie. Also, I have a Fennekin one. That was also from Ryan. That was a Christmas gift one year. Because that was at a time when the Pokemon Center, you couldn't buy from it from Canada. And I think Ryan was like in America for whatever reason. And they like got it for me. I'm like, oh, it's wonderful. And then I discovered that I hesitate just to use the phrase Breakson awoke me, because I feel like that would have very different meanings. It's one of those Pokemon, you know? Bit of a Goodra moment. But I don't know. I think there's something about that dude that is so it's like so gender, you know? And so I'd really like to have a plushie of that. I've gone on about this many times. Unfortunately, they don't make them anymore, those Pokemon Center plushies. Even though they do ship to Canada now, and this is something that I could totally get for myself if they ever bother to restock their shit, and they don't. So the only way I can find it is on the second-hand market, and those Breaks and plushies go for like $500. And every now and again I check these second-hand markets to see what the price is looking like. But I don't know, 150 for Klonoa is already kind of overkill. But I search and I yearn, regardless. And so, I looked the other day, maybe the other week, pretty recently, one way or another, and I saw one on eBay that was going for like $300. I'm like, you know what? Relative to the usual asking price, it used to be $300 a couple of years ago, it's only going up. $300 relative to any of that is not bad. So I looked at the details, I'm like, okay, well, why is it $300? What's the catch here? And I see in the item description, used, semicolon, lightly stained. And I said, oh. See, that's someone right there who had breaks and awakened someone in them. Really? The Scarlet Lizard seemed right up your alley? The legendary, you mean? Koraidon? Out of those two legendaries, yes, I do like Koraidon a lot more. I think he's very funny. I see lots of funny pictures of him. Or like the sandwich, everyone's doing like the memes where you use the sandwiches with the shitty graphics. You feed them to the funny creatures. Oh, wait, you know what? When the Sitting Cuties line gets one, when it gets around to Kalos, you could get one then. But is Sitting Cuties the same line of plushie that I have? Because I have like a really nice Fennekin plushie. It's not like to scale, but I don't know, it's like a really nice size. It's sitting on top of my monitor right now, making direct eye contact with it, and it's wonderful. I love my Fennekin. I would want to get a Braixen that is like scaled to that, you know? Have I ever brought up that I know somebody who owns one of those life-size Lucario plushies that they made for the Pokemon Center? How much does that one go for again? That's like $400 brand new, right? No, Sitting Cuties are palm-sized plushies? Yeah, I don't know. I think for a specific item of this kind that is like as coveted and as long-term as this, now that Klonoa is checked off of the list, Braixen is like my final white whale, really. I can't think of anything else that's like, oh man, I wish I had a plushie of this, and it's like impossible to get, right? That's the last one. But you know what? They're making these Pokemon games twice a year. 2023, mark my words, is gonna be the year of the Black and White remakes. And then like maybe a year or two after that, we get the Kalos remakes, which sounds insane to say out loud, but it's more likely than you think. So I don't know. I wouldn't worry about it too much. I can be patient for another couple of years. It's already been so long, you know? I'll be alright. I'm right here, dude. You promised not to talk about it. He's talking about himself? No, it's one of my my Patreon backers. There's like a little Patreon chat I have with them, and one of them like showed me this picture of like it sitting in their room, and it's like the size of a man. Like, it's fucking crazy. I respect it so hard though. I remember when they first unveiled that item. You guys should definitely check this out on your own time. The gallery page for that item on the Pokemon Center website. It's like this woman in the kitchen, and Lucario's like helping her do the dishes. It's like handing her a plate or something. It's really sweet. It's like sitting in a chair, having like tea time with it or some shit. It's the size of one human Lucario. I can't wait to see how awful N's model is going to be. No, because they're going to get a different... Here's the beautiful thing about them having non-Game Freak studios do the remakes, is that they can wildly differ in quality in a good way. Because what Game Freak will make will always suck on the timeline that they're on. Handing it out to other studios is the healthier thing to do. The studio that they handed the Diamond remake to, they whiffed it. It sucked. But they could simply hand it to another new guys, and then they would do it right from there. You could say it's a gamble. You could say it's a roll of the dice. But I think he's going to be so hot and perfect. And they're going to give him huge tits. The sellers spill appley juice on the fox. Yeah, not all Pokemon plushies, life-sized or not, are as receptive to tea times as advertised, like that Lucario. Ubisoft. I mean, I would still prefer that Pokemon games don't come out this frequently, just for, like, my own sake. Because I feel like I have a certain threshold of, like, my appetite for Pokemon in general. Because I don't want to play Pokemon year-round. I'm in the mood for it, like, maybe every now and again. I like a game series where it's only, like, one thing every 5 years. Which is why it's totally time for a new Star Fox, Nintendo. Miyamoto, whenever you're done with that Mario movie, you got any more wacky ideas, I'm ready to hear them. But, like, even if the Pokemon games were good, I don't know if I would want to buy, like, 3 of those games a year. Like a remake plus Game Freak plus Legends Arceus, you know? Like, that's rough. Each of those games is, like, what, 30 hours? It's 90 hours a year thinking about Pokemon? Xenoblade 3 already ate my summer. I don't need Pokemon to eat any more of my precious time, my precious and finite time on this earth. However, anime boys can waste that precious time, and that's why it's okay for them to remake anime. Smile. I wish that Pokemon wouldn't come out. I got bad news for you about breaks, my friend. Oh, the Rainbow Road Redemption! That's that game that Rockstar made, right? No, Klonoa being a white whale is not the same as myself being a whale. The term is now I guess it is 11:30, what do you know? Oh, it's alright though, there was no Merry Mountain. I can't believe, not once but twice, you took away the opportunity for the Lala bit. Would have been so good. Anyways, Yippee Skip Yahoo, I think I won. Let's view the final standings. In first place, who's this guy? Griffin? Sounds kind of like a loser to me. Sounds kind of toxic. In second, we have Ace Tari, which is really impressive. 64, I don't know when they dipped out, but it seems like it was pretty early if that's what their final score was. Second place, for the time that was spent there, really respectable. In third, Prima, also really respectable for as little time as was spent in the tournament for them. 60 is not easy to reach. That requires a lot of high placers. In fourth is Robin. But you know what? There were more people towards the end, so the point payout became higher. But Robin definitely participated in more races. I don't know how you would quantify that, though. In fifth, T-Bates. Sixth, Rosie Bunny. In seventh, we have Scarecrow. Eighth, Cheeseball. Ninth, Kimmy. 10th, Astro. 11th, Luke. Tied for 12th, we have Tiny Hippo and DYGP. Triple tie for 14th, Izzy, Kami-sama, and AGC. Triple tie for 17th is TX Lee, Natalie, Q-Dog, and in 20th, A Telpalo. Yeah, imagine how high I would have been if I was here since the beginning. I added everybody twice, Yanopi. I told you ahead of time that I was gonna do Mario Kart sometime this week. I did my best, okay? But yeah, very fun as always. I like Mario Kart tournaments are always like one of my favorite, most joyous times of year, my joyous kinds of streams to do. And that was before they were doing the DLC. So these always give me like a really fun excuse to do more of these. These are always a great time. But with that, that is, I'm afraid, the end of the stream. So with that, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, you can follow me here on Twitch or on YouTube at GRIFFINGALACTIC, the full galaxy, where all the VODs are, plus highlights and more. You can also subscribe to me here on Twitch if you especially enjoyed the stream. You can also follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, Pillowfort, Backlogged, and Discord. Oh my god, and all the Twitter shit that's been going on. Speaking of an eventful December. If any of that interests you, you can check out the links to everything that I just mentioned in the Twitch cards below if you are watching this live, or in the YouTube description if you are watching the VOD. So, you guys have a wonderful night. You guys enjoy your Christmas milk, and I'll see you guys next time.